Oh, hi Virgo, it's Jo from Angels and sorry darlings, I just bashed the tripod. As you do, I'm hoping you can see the table. I mean where the cards are. So lovelies, this is your what the fuck reading, 24th of May through to the 6th of June. Can you believe we're halfway through the year already? It's madness. So we're going to get an energy card for your first week, which is the 24th of May through to the 30th of May. An energy card for Virgo, please. Okay, very nice. And then we're going to do the 31st of May to the 6th of June, please. So, my lovelies, your first week, you've got the Divine Matrix. And the first thing that came to mind was that you've stepped off the matrix of the world and you stepped into a spiritual matrix, much different. You've got much more of an understanding of why you have come here, what your tasks are while you're here on the planet. I'm also getting for you that the Divine Matrix as well has cleared space for you in order for you to receive divine messages. Massive, huge for you, my lovelies. Some of you may just, well, bat them off and go, oh, where did that come from? That thing that pops into your head, where did that come from? That is a message. Do not bat it off. They are trying to communicate with you. If you're just starting out, try and find a circle locally where you can hone in and develop your skills. If you are somebody who's really skilled at doing this, there may be messages coming from different sources. They may be opening up different channels for yourself this week, lovelies. And your second card, you've got Smoke and Mirrors. Now, when I see this, I see that, like the veil between the two worlds, when the smoke clears, you will see things more clearly. However, when you've got smoke and mirrors, it will reflect what it is that is being shown to it. So if it's reflecting smoke, it means that you do not need to see something in the second week. You don't need to be dealing with that at that point, and it will be hidden from view for you. And it's not until that smoke starts to clear and the mirror becomes your reflection that you will see even a result of something, or maybe a resolution to something. But there is definitely smoke and mirrors around you, darling. And you know, when I see this and I see the veil lifting from the other world, I'm kind of getting that maybe with the smoke and mirrors in this realm and with your divine matrix, that you are not picking up all that is there to be had. Hold on a second, darlings. By way of communication with the divine. So have a look around, do a bit of digging, do a bit of research, and see if anything else kind of jumps out and triggers you in some way, because I'm kind of getting that maybe some of you are a little bit stuck in receiving messages and getting I know I have in the past, and I've got very frustrated with it. Sometimes I've really appreciated it, and then other times I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, so the other thing is, be careful around people that may try to distort something. They may blow, and I just heard blow smoke in your face, to make you not see what's going on around you. So let's find out what started your what the fuck for this week, Virgo. It didn't fall out, did it? Crikey, these are coming out so quick, I'm not even getting a shuffle done. And the words. So, your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be for Virgo. 24th of May to the 6th of June. Oh, really? Right, I'm going to take the one that flipped. They went all over the damn place. There's one more that flipped. So we're going to take that one as well. So, my lovelies, what can you do about this situation? Try not to fly across the floor. Thank you. That's a bit of a story. And that's what's out of your hands currently. The reconnecting to the true you, Virgo. And then your outcome, darling. So, what started your what the fuck? You've got the Six of Pentacles, very earthy reading, lovelies. You've got the Six of Pentacles. Giving and taking with dignity and grace. This is you learning to give and learning to take. There is a time to give and a time to take. There's even Stevens here is what I've heard. And I'm getting that in the past that you have been so used to equally giving and taking with somebody. But recently there's been a struggle with the dignity and grace of the side of things. I'm just hearing even Stevens. You can't keep thinking to yourself that you've either given too much or you've taken too much. I'm getting that it's even Stevens. Whatever it is that you've taken, you've given enough to cover that. And whatever it is that you've given, the other person or other people have given enough to cover that. There is no deficit here. But I'm getting that some of you are struggling with the concept. All I can say to you is around this card is it is my giving and taking with dignity and grace. There's also the gratitude element. It's being thankful for being in the position, either position, in the position to give and in the position to receive. So look at it as a blessing rather than something to get confused about. Because facing your fears and taking your power back, you're certainly doing that with the Page of Pentacles. There's an apprenticeship, something you're going to learn that is new. It could be that you've already got qualifications or got skills and you're just going to add to that toolkit to bring your skills up to date and make them more relevant for what you want to do going forward from here. As for taking your power back, that's what's going to give you the power, is being able to study that, to learn that. Doesn't have to be formal, can be informal learning, but it is going to set you up really well for the future. Manifestation, wish fulfillment, why it may be fucked, not fucked. Don't you've had a lot of lessons to learn. The Ten of Athames tells me that you've had issues that you've had to learn really hard, to resolve them, to cut them out, and then use them in your toolkit to protect yourself. You're manifesting that like mad, but I'm getting that you've already achieved this and you may not be seeing it. That's what your smoke and mirrors may be about. There may be a clearing of the smoke screen in order for you to see how far you've come. How far you've come. Because when you get a 10, there's always a new beginning, and that is the opportunity to clear the decks and start fresh. So know that your 10 is there for a reason. It is there to help guide you into your new beginning. So your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. You're a little bit confused at the moment. You're at the 8 of Chalices, which would say that there is some sort of quest that you would like to go out on. Now, the quest can be numerous different things, but there is confusion as to which direction to go. The second card that came out was the 4 of Wands. There is celebrations around you. It could be an engagement, a wedding, an anniversary, but a couple coming together after a good harvest, and now they're celebrating their union. And it could be that you are just with the 8 of Chalices, you may just be questioning maybe a venue, maybe who to invite. Maybe you're restricted with the numbers and you're worried that if you invite one person, that another person may be a bit hacked off about that. Don't worry too much about the semantics. If this is a quest that you are trying to arrange, a celebration for somebody, know that you can do this. The sun's got your back. The chalices are all in the upright. You can do this. The ace, the 4 of Wands is a celebration in the here and now. So just arrange it. Just arrange it and invite those that are closest to you to it. I think it's Saturday or Monday that in the UK anyway, that the restrictions are lifted even further, and we're going to be able to mix and mingle more people after the weekend. So yeah, just keep that in mind, that is something that may be difficult for you to get your head around. I'm just wondering if somebody has been actually saying to you, I've given you so much and yet you give me nothing in return. Time to fuck off. Honestly, that literally just, whoa, where did that come from? If somebody is saying to you, I've given you so much, they were looking at returns. They were looking at what they could get out of the situation. That's not giving and taking with dignity and grace. That's giving with an ulterior motive, and that is not spiritual. It's not on the lines that you need to be on right now. You do not need that energy anywhere near your aura. You do not. So, lovelies, what you can do about the situation, the 4 of Pentacles. Hold on to what is yours. Don't answer the door to that person. That's exactly what I just got. Don't answer that door to that person. They are not entitled. They are only ever entitled if they give freely and they give lovingly and they give caringly. They are not entitled to all of you. Doesn't matter how much they've given you. Doesn't matter what they've done for you. Emotionally, I'm getting they are draining you. You've got the king of a famous male or female. This person knows their shit. Quite a harsh king, I guess, in some ways. Some people would say it like that, but I get they know their shit. They don't like he said, she said. They like bare facts and they like to get to the bottom of an issue. So you could be taking advice from a solicitor, a doctor, a nurse, a social worker, any of those sort of things, but it is something that is legal. Right, and behind that you have got the Knight of Chalices. There would appear that there may be an apology coming in towards you. However, you have moved into magical energies. You know you can muster up as much magic as you want. You are divinely guided by the moon and the goddess, and your kitchen is massively well equipped to deal with what's happening next. And what's happening next is there is your Ace of Athames. I told you you'd already done this. You're manifesting this, but you've done it already. You have got your Ace of Athames. Cut out the bullshit and the bollocks, cut out the debris, and start a brand new cycle. This is cutting things back and allowing your seeds to go off and grow. And then right in behind that is just allow your 10 of chalices to come in with your ultimate happiness, your ultimate completion in a partnership and with your family, my lovelies. So what is out of your hands for this fortnight? You've got the Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands, darlings, is the accolade card for me. You're doing something, or you've done something that's going to bring you back to celebrations with friends, family and community. It's being held back at the moment because I'm getting that you are not recognising, you're not understanding, you're not recognising everything that you have done, everything that you have achieved. People really want to be around you at the moment. This is also the attraction card. People want your energy in their energy at the moment because they can see that your light is shining a lot brighter than you are actually giving it credit to. Now, reconnecting to your true self, really, Virgo. The Five of Pentacles. This is difficulties. This is... I kind of get through a lot of you that you've been through so much and so many bloody difficulties in your life that you just expect it. So instead of waiting for it to happen, you just go and put yourself in the cold. You just go and sit on the bench and go, oh, let's just wait for the shit to fucking fly. You know, same shit, different fan. That's not the case. It is not the case. The reconnecting to the true you is to understand where your riches come from. Understand that your pentacles are not relying on other people. They're relying on you. There is a fire behind you that is blazing brightly with your passion and desires and wanting to protect you. And those pentacles above your head, they are for you, my darling. They aren't for somebody else. They're not to bring someone else in out of the cold. They need you to realise that in order to have this giving and taking with dignity and grace, you've got to bring yourself in out of the cold and actually know your worth, know your value, honestly. And you just keep going backwards. You went from the 6 to the 4 to the 5, and then the end one's the 3. You're all over the place with being earthed. You need to ground yourself. You really, really do. You've got this wonderful celebration that's happening around you, but you are just so, I'm going to say, preoccupied with the past that you can't let the emotions go. But definitely don't give those emotions to somebody who's knocking on the door and saying, come on, you owe me. You owe nobody anything. The only thing you ever owe anybody that has helped you is to be happy. That's it. That should be payment enough for anyone. So, my darling Virgos, your outcome, what the fuck is happening next? You've got the 3 of Pentacles. You're going to get what you want out of life, darlings. You just need the collaboration. You need to understand where these messages are coming from. Now, there is either going to be a younger person around you who is wiser beyond their years, and you look at them and wonder how the fuck they know what they know, or there's going to be an old person that keeps coming up with these silly little sayings all over the place, and then all of a sudden one day you're going to go, oh, that's what that meant. That's what that meant. And the penny will finally drop, whichever way it is, and it could be a combination of both. There is going to be a collaboration between you and somebody else, and it could be that you're going to become the pupil and they're going to become the tutor, or vice versa. whichever way round it is for you, know that there are lessons to be learned on both sides, not just one side. So let's get the Whispering Wood deck and ask for the first week, thank you, and then the second week, thank you. So the first week you've got grounded. What was I just saying about being grounded? Keep your roots and stand taller than the trees. Flow for the second week. So, as the water trickles down a stream, do not hurry. There you go, don't hurry. Don't be in such a hurry. So let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance. That's week 1. Let's have week 2, please. For Virgo, thank you. Anything else for Virgo, please? No? Okay. So, darlings, week 1, and I am not at all surprised. You got Father Sky came out. Trust in the unknown. That eagle is beautifully depicted on that. Just trust in the unknown, lovelies. And then you've got Guardian Angel. You are not alone. Can you see the matrix in that circle? And you've got the divine matrix there. And if you look at him and the shape of that mirror, the smoke and mirrors, perhaps that's what you're missing. You are missing working with the divine right now and the unknown. So for the second week, darlings, you have got the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action, absolutely. The Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. There's a surprise. Not. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Darling, when you surrender to the matrix of the divine matrix, when you surrender to the source, when you surrender to the universe and you go, okay, just do it, just encourage me to get where I need to be. When you do that, there is a certain amount of vulnerability, and part of that vulnerability is letting go of the need to be right. Just let go of all preconceived ideas and allow the energy to flow in towards you. So lovelies, that's your reading, Virgo, 24th May through to the 6th of June. I am keeping the readings fortnightly just for the time being, and the law of attraction will be going up at the end of the month. Lovelies, wherever you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.